microphone ripping and no folks are giving it. I'm doing it different. This life that I'm living is full of beginners and full of pretenders. And when is a sinner? When is a sinners? You tell me just what are the differences. I'm spitting, you quitting, you wishing you didn't. You sound like a bitch. You sound like a bitch. You sound like a bitch. I'm spitting, you quitting, you wishing you didn't. You sound like a bitch. You sound like a bitch. You sound like a bitch. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm back today for FL Studio tutorial number 19. It's going to be real basic stuff, just to kind of get you thinking about mixing a little bit differently. And what I'm going to do is take my Reverb tutorial that I showed you guys earlier on a few months ago. It's one of the first like 5 or 6 tutorials. I'm going to show you how to sidechain a snare drum to another track, load up a reverb, and then with that reverb on a separate mixer track, I'll show you how you can manipulate that to make it wider in the mix. And what they'll end up doing is kind of spacing things out better. If you know, when you load up a reverb, it can kind of take over your song. It can wash stuff out if you don't do it right. If you space things out right and EQ things, you know, properly and stuff like that, all these little moves that I'm showing you here, like this one today, is kind of what leads to one big cool song, if that makes sense. You want to do like 50 to 60 small little things that might be kind of hard to hear by themselves, but when they start working with one another, it all makes sense and comes together really well. So first thing I've got is a drum pattern here. Nothing really going on yet. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is the snare drum is on track 3. I'm going to sidechain it over to track 4 and turn this volume up because I've already got a reverb plugin loaded up here, okay? There's an EQ right underneath it, but I'm not doing anything with the EQ yet. Here's how it sounds. That's without the reverb. Okay, you can hear that. So now the reverb is on track 4, and what I want to do is load up Fruity Delay 2, because there's a really good preset in here called Widen. It uses the ping pong effect to take the original signal and send it to the left, but then it ping pong delays, you know, a repeat of the signal 100% to the right, but almost at the same time that the left side's playing. So what you end up getting is this wider sound. At this point, it's very subtle. You're not going to be able to hear it too much, but just kind of listen for the reverb and where it is in your headphones or your speakers if you're listening to it on speakers. So it's a little bit wider. That's without it, and that's with it. Okay, so nothing too crazy yet, but I'm going to take it one step further with the Fruity Stereo Shaper. And what this can do, you can take the center channels, this is the left and right center channel, and bring those all the way down to 0. And then this is the left side channel and the right side channel. I'm going to bring those up to 0 dB. So now what's going on is the snare drum is sending to track 4, hitting a reverb, passing through an EQ, nothing going on there though, yet. And then, you know, this widen delay ping pong deal. And now we're stripping the center channel out of the reverb and only allowing it through in the left and right side channel. So here's how it sounds now. And that's pretty much it. So hopefully that makes sense. When you do this, you're gonna probably think, oh, that's not that big of a deal. But like I said earlier, if you do this 30 or 40 other times, 40 or 50 different ways, you know what I mean? You get this really cool sounding mix. So learn a lot of little things like this and place things out. It'll sound better, man. So I'll be back with more tutorials, more songs. Subscribe, comment, like the videos. All that shit. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I'll be back later.